Let me show you the Holiday Hangups Christmas light lineup for 2024. I've been working hard with a manufacturer and coming up with all the things that I think we all want in Christmas lights. And number one was a great cluster light. Everyone fell in love with the cluster lights last year, and if you didn't get them, don't worry, I've got a ton coming in. This is the Holiday Hangups, new Holiday Hangups, 50-foot connectable cluster. So that's such a fun feature that people liked last year with the cluster lights, is that they were connectable. Added that feature on for this year for the cluster lights. This is a color that is almost exactly similar to the original warm white that everyone has loved for years. So I came out with the Holiday Hangups, the warm light, cluster light, 50-foot connectable cluster strand. I've also got the Holiday Hangups snake light, same color. This is the color that's gonna be hard to tell the difference between the original and this one. So it's not exact match, but it is so close, it's hard to see. So this is the snake light. This is a 75-foot snake light, and it is also connectable. So a lot of people loved the connectable snake lights I had briefly last year, but they sold out like that. So when I was manufacturing, I added that feature to the Holiday Hangup snake lights. And I think it'll be great. I think it'll make your lights a little more versatile, and you'll be able to use them in like an entryway or a long garland, stairwell, things like that, where you need to plug lights in together. So that's just another feature that we added that hopefully you'll love. This is a 75-foot Holiday Hangups warm white snake light. So the difference between a cluster and a snake light, if you're wondering, is not a lot, but the main difference I just covered was the difference in the length of the wire. So the snake light is longer. This one is 75 feet, and the cluster light is only 50 feet. So the snake light has 1,000 lights. The cluster light has 1,500 lights. So you're getting more light, less wire. You're getting a little more wire over here on the snake light. Also, the cluster light, if you can see, the light comes out from the main cord quite a bit. On the snake light, it's a lot closer to the main light. These are great for wreaths, garlands. I've put them along the trunks of trees. I've even done an entire 6.5-foot tree that took me 3 strands of cluster lights. But I really prefer these two in combination with each other, where I can put the cluster light on the trunk and then use the snake lights to light the branches. The longer wire lets me get from the top to the bottom of a taller tree, and I don't have to have as many strands to do that over here with the snake lights than I would with the cluster lights. They're both beautiful, and the Holiday Hangups, they match, the colors match. So you can definitely blend these together. For years, I've only used snake lights, so that's an option as well. The cluster lights are just really beautiful. If you can get a ton of them on a tall tree, that's beautiful. I'm gonna try that this year and see just how many lights it would take, cluster lights, to do a really large tree. On my snake lights, I have currently, my 10-foot tree is lit with 8 strands of 1,000 snake lights. One other thing I wanted to say about the Holiday Hangups lights is that I worked on the settings. So there was a setting from 2023 that was just a little too flashy for a lot of people, and I had that taken off. So that's not on there, but I did add this slow twinkle setting. A lot of people want that twinkle look, and what was on there before was maybe a little aggressive. This one is a lot more subtle. So I did work on the twinkle setting for all of you people that were asking for a slower twinkle. I got a slow twinkle. So here it is. Also on the Holiday Hangups lights, one difference between the Holiday Hangups and the original lights is they have a dim feature, so you can turn them up the brightness and turn them down. So that's not on the original lights, but that is on the Holiday Hangups lights. So just want to let you know little differences between the original lights and the Holiday Hangups lights. Now, in addition to the Holiday Hangups lights, I'm still going to have listed some of the original lights. I have a few of the clear wire lights still in stock. These are the warm white light, and they are 35 feet long. They are not 75 feet long. They're about half of that. So I've got these on the tree back here, if you can see that. It's the warm white, and that's a white tree. So that's a #1 recommendation, is clear lights on a white tree, or if you have a colored tree like red or pink, or whatever, and you don't want a green wire light, look into a clear wire light. These are snake lights in warm white, and so I still have some of those in stock. Also, I have in the original just a few of the snake light. Okay, this is the original snake light. I've got still a few of these in stock, but when they are gone, I don't have more of these. So go ahead and grab these if you've already started building a collection, and maybe last year you thought I didn't have enough to finish off that tree, or as you were packing up, you thought I could really use a few more lights next year. These, if you want to match up exactly what you had last year, grab these. So these are not coming back in stock, but this is the original color for the snake light, and this is the Holiday Hangups color for the snake light. So you can see probably a little bit better on camera, but with my naked eye, I'm having a really hard time telling the difference. So I do think if we run out of these and you already have some, I think you can blend these, which is one of the reasons that I wanted this color, so that you could mix them together. So don't worry if we run out of these. I think these will blend nicely if you're already started a collection. If you haven't started a collection, definitely go with these. There's a ton of them coming, and I don't think you'll be in trouble if you buy 3 and need 2 later. There'll be plenty. So go ahead and grab these if you haven't started a collection. This is the Holiday Hangups. Okay, also clusters. I do have some of the original clusters coming in. This is the original cluster. The ones that I have coming in are the 50-foot connectable ones. This is a 40-foot, and I still have a few of these in stock, but I'm not getting more of them. So these are not connectable. Again, they're 40 feet. These were great on mantles and a wreath, or I put them down the trunk of a tree and put snake lights on the outside. They're still long and great, but once these are gone, I'm not getting any more of the 40-foot. What I'm getting are the 50-foot connectable version. So that's also what the Holiday Hangups cluster lights are, the 50-foot connectable version. So if you want to compare the color, this is a big pile of lights down here. This is the comparison on the color. Again, I can tell when I look at my camera, but when I'm looking at them right here, I'm having a hard time telling. So this is the original color. This is the new Holiday Hangups color. And this is the 50-foot cluster, connectable cluster. So when I say connectable, I don't know if y'all have seen that or if you had bought some in the past, but this is how it works. This is connected to the lead wire and then to the plug. Now, if I want to plug this strand of lights into another strand and I have this plugged into the wall or to my outlet, on the other end of my light, there will be another one of these plugs. Okay, there will be another plug and I'll just plug this in to another strand of lights. I'll disconnect that light from its plug that goes into the wall, its transformer, and I'll plug it into this other set of lights. So that's how that connector works. It's super easy. And on the Holiday Hangups lights, you can connect up to 3 of the 50-foot strands together. That's 150 feet of lights that you can connect together and just plug in with one plug. On the snake lights, the Holiday Hangups snake lights, you can plug up to 2 together. That's 2 75-foot, so that's another 150 feet of light that you have connected together. There's one other light that I need to show you for 2024, and it's the ice white light. Okay, here's the ice white snake light. Now, this one is not connectable, but it has 1,000 lights and it is 75 feet long. This is what I currently have on my 10-foot tree. I have 8 strands of these, and this looks really beautiful with, right now I've got like pastel colors and brighter florals. It looks really good with that. I also did a red tree last year, and I've got pictures of that on my website if you want to see what these lights look like with some different designs. I've got that on my website. I've been working hard on the website. Check out the website, holidayhangups.com. I've got pictures of all of my designs, and you can go in and see what lights I've used and what colors and other products that I've used, and you can take some inspiration or try to copy the whole thing. Whatever you want to do. I am still working on getting videos put on the site, but that is my next step, is all of the processes or behind the scenes of decorating the trees. I'm going to put all of those videos on there as well, so you'll be able to watch the whole process. But right now you can go in and you can see the photos and you can see the lights and you can see what these different colors, the ice white versus the warm white, will look like in with different designs and trees. Also on the website, you'll find other information like snake light versus cluster light. What's the difference? You'll find other products besides lights. You'll find ribbon, ornaments, some specialty items that I have coming in this year that I've never had before that I'm so excited about. Anything on the website that is on the website is coming in for 2024. So some of it's not here yet, but I have set it up for pre-order. So especially on the lights, go ahead, if you want to go ahead and grab some lights, I've got those set up for pre-order. All of these that are not in stock, that are on their way, are set up for pre-order. So those will probably ship by the end of September, 1st of October. I put on the website October, but it's very possible that it could be sooner than that. So I will update you if you pre-order and that shipping date changes. Also on pre-order, I've got ribbons. So check out the ribbons. I still have a ton of in-stock ribbons if you're an early shopper and you're ready to get your designs put together. But you can also see what I have coming. So you'll know when you're putting your design together that those will be options, and they're set for pre-order as well. The specialty items will be here soon, and I cannot wait to show you those. Those are some fun animals that I chased down at market. And so if you didn't see that, I have got that shopping video from the Dallas market posted on YouTube. And if you're needing some Christmas inspiration or want to know more about the specialty items that I chased down, you can go and check out that video on YouTube. That was a lot of fun. And that would be some great Christmas inspiration to get the ball rolling if you're needing some ideas. Can't wait to do Christmas with y'all. I'm ready for 2024. The lights are on their way. The ribbon's on its way. The ornaments are on its way. So it's all coming. But I went ahead and set it up for pre-order because I know there's a lot of early shoppers out there that are ready to go this weekend. So if that's you, check it out, holidayhangups.com, and get on the pre-order. So thanks.